Because
Don't forget to hide your browser info.
The button has been pressed.
Big scary voice commences.
chat hidden from everyone, from me. You guys happen to distract me while with the chat.
Quick, everybody DM him.
No!
Yes.
I figured he had Discord up on a second screen.
Yep, because I just sent him a message and I knew it would work.
Okay,
He can't
I'm
ignore
sorry.
all of them. Blocks all of us.
No, all he'll have to do is put himself in do not disturb mode, and then he can't see the messages. Oh.
Or I just could kick him out of the chat.
That too. Maybe he doesn't realize he's been kicked.
He knows.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back, everyone. Last week, the Wurst Experts were back at full strength. As Daniel and Kai Venom came out of stasis, they were hit by the same arcane trap that affected the rest of the party. Daniel, like Nisa, felt amazing, but Kai Venom felt the negative effects like the rest of the party. The party worked to secure the heads of 3 slain manticores to ensure payment from Richter's order. While severing the heads, Richter attempted to heal Harold, but found that while the spell had gone off, Harold did not appear to heal. The same spell cast on Nisa appeared to work, however. The party was then surprised by a troll that came charging out of the darkness. Kai Venom built a small fire, which she and Frank used to improvise burning crossbow bolts that they fired at the troll. Nisa, Bastion, and Daniel surrounded the creature and began beating it with their weapons. During the fight, Sage attempted to charm the troll with a hypnotic pattern spell. While the spell didn't work, Sage was able to deduce that the creature was already charmed. Harold determined this creature was probably one of Hallister's pet monsters. Killing the troll with the fire bolt, the party relaxed momentarily, discussing what to do next. Unfortunately, the party did not realize that the troll came back from the dead. Nope. The party did not realize that the troll can come back from death. As the troll got a surprise attack on Bastion, damaging the artificer heavily. The party quickly jumped the troll again, curb stopping it, into submission and thoroughly burning the body. Realizing that some of the party could not recover from the injuries, the party decided it would be best to return to the surface and seek out more experienced healer to solve their problems. Topside, they went to a priestess of Sanray, the same goddess worshipped by the paladin Daniel, named Hatara. Hatara discovered the group had been cursed, stopping them from being able to heal. She stated it would take 3 days for her to remove the curse from various afflicted party members one by one. And that ended our last session with the party having 3 days in town to rest, recover, and resupply before the next plunge into the dungeon.
What do you guys plan to do?
Can I flag down the bar staff?
I don't know, can you?
I would like to.
Check to see if you have arms.
What role would that be?
Perception.
Medicine check?
Perception.
Perception, or it could also be intelligence to see if you remember how to use them.
I rolled an 18 to check to see if I still have arms.
You have a half an arm.
Where'd the other half go?
You're still injured, and you need to rest.
Yeah,
Pull your arm out from under the table, smart one.
the best way to rest is with ale. I learned that sailing.
Yes, and then we need to throw you in a bed.
But
you sleep
seriously,
better with ale.
I do need to. I was gonna ask I was gonna slip. The next time the barmaid comes by, I was going to slip her 5 gold and ask if there were any friends of the Undertakers around. Just on the down low.
Why?
Because I want to know if there are friends of a group we just murdered extrajudiciously.
What can I get you, sweetheart?
Hey, here's 5 gold for you, and I was just curious if you knew if there were any friends of, say, the Undertakers that we should probably avoid.
Not that we should avoid, but, we just happened to run into them, and they weren't doing too well, so we were just curious.
The Undertakers. Who are they?
Well, never mind. 2 ales, please.
Coming right up. Ooh,
Right.
what kind? Just normal ale? Ale?
What kinds do you have again?
We should have written this down.
Let's stick with the normal ale that doesn't completely fuck you up.
Yeah, there we go.
I need to write down the whole list of fucking...
We just need a menu written down so that way we can just reference it.
I'll do that
Isn't it
tonight.
already written down in Discord?
No,
Is it?
it's written down in my notebook.
I know
Whatever
we
the
had a
expensive
couple of them
one
written
is.
down.
I'd
I'll-
like 2 of the expensive ones.
I'll write it down in the game clues. The menu for everything of this tavern. Shadow Dark Ale, Abathor's Gold, Witchwood Absinthe, Ethereal Ale, Tarnation, Mandrake Mocha, Buried Treasure, the Ember Hulk.
Ooh, ethereal ale sounds fun. Let me get 2 of those.
I'll take the Hulk.
The Hulk is 1 gold. Ethereal Ale is 2 silver pieces.
2 Hulks.
2 Umber Hulks.
I'm good with just water.
You said the ethereal was 2 silver?
2 silver pieces.
Okay. I marked that off plus the money I slipped her to figure out if she knew who the Undertakers were.
Basically wasted your money. But okay.
Yeah, well,
It was a nice tip.
yeah,
It was a nice tip.
it was also worth it to know that at least they're not a very public group.
I'll take a black tea if you have one.
Sure. We have black tea, green tea, chai tea.
Alright, black tea it is.
Okay.
Ashton! Alright, so
Should
what all
we
do we
order?
have on our to-do list?
Apparently, there's a vendor for magic items, so we can explore that possibility.
Ooh, we need to
Uh,
sell all this stuff to the Hardock. Is that his name?
Hardrick.
Hardrick.
Yeah, I need to get another healer's kit, or... I'd also like to get maybe a couple cloaks.
Well, are we going to ship the heads back?
Yeah, but you wanted to explore talking with that. There's a merchant that's going to be able to buy magic items. So if you want to see about them buying that heart, but I need to know what they're going to do with it.
Agreed.
Yeah.
You know, at some point in the next couple days, there's a drinking game I learned sailing around the world that I'd like to play with everyone.
Well, let's sell what we need to, buy what we need to, and then get through this curse removal. And then before we head back down, we just get fucking shit faced.
Yes!
Yeah, let's get the curses done with, and then we can discuss that.
Here's your ethereal ale and your 2 umber hulks.
Thank you.
So the Umber Hulk is a pint of whiskey, brandy, and tequila in equal measure.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh. Oh, gosh.
So before
So,
we get too heavy into the drink, I do have a
What?
question.
What happened to the not getting hammered yet?
I
So-
am not.
So my question, more for the group of us that have not had the curse removed yet. We can't heal. If you get hammered, what's to make you think that you're not going to stop being drunk once you stop drinking?
And here's your tea. And water.
How much for the tea?
1 copper.
I don't know about y'all, but you know, I'm the queen of drinks, so I'll be okay.
I'm
I'm
just
gonna let
Okay.
y'all have fun with that.
You
Yeah.
can't be poisoned.
I'm going to down the ethereal ale with just some
Oh.
youthful exuberance.
Let's sip the Umber Hulk.
Y'all don't know that I can't be poisoned.
I'm gonna drink some of my tea watching watching the people drinking the Umber Hulk just to see what happens.
I'm just going to stick with water until this curse is gone, so...
And I'm drinking away.
Bella, is that the barmaid?
Yes.
Can I have another Ember Hulk? Or whatever Hulk that is, please.
Sure.
Thanks.
Great. That'd be 1 gold.
On a side note, if there's ever a drinking competition in here, we gotta throw Kai Venom in there. And we don't say a word.
I think I'm just gonna go straight for it.
Smart adventurers will know her resistance and immunities.
We haven't come across any yet. Well, we did, but they don't know. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm gonna look at Bastion and say, well, should we go see about selling that stuff? Because it's still like 8:30 in the morning, and I don't want to get day drunk. I just needed a drink after how
I've already-
hammered I got.
For the hard stuff, for the scimitars, the flail, if somebody wants
for
to
the bulk
keep
of the
it.
inventory, he already gave a price.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
I thought you wanted us to roleplay out going to go do all that.
Really?
Okay.
It's a lot. The flail.
That means he has to also roleplay it out.
That's what I'm hearing.
The flail is 7 gold. The 17 scimitars is 306. The standard daggers is 5 gold. The well-crafted daggers of 16 is 60 gold. 1 heavy crossbow is 35 gold. 5 light crossbows is 75 gold. I'm reading this off for the viewers if there are any. There was a jeweler who came into the tavern who sells standard jewels, necklaces, rings, monetary stuff. His price, he would buy it off of you for 195 gold. The wooden flute is nothing special. It's 1 gold, unless you want to give it to Sage, and because she is a bard, she could definitely use it if she wants to.
What?
Would you like a wooden flute?
Sure, why not? I don't know how to play it, but I can sure learn how to play it.
Okay, so I hand that over to Sage.
Cool.
So it seems like the smart thing to do is sell everything and then determine what we're going to buy, shipping, and all that.
With our light situation, I can help us not have to cast spells over and over and over. I just need 50
What's the fun
gold.
in that?
I think we're doing fine with the light.
Okay.
I just
You could-
need to continue. Sorry.
No,
You
go
first.
for it.
Nah, then nope.
2 healer kits from Hitara would be 8 gold. Cloaks with emblems sewed into it. A vendor who sells standard clothes and cloaks. The cloak vendor is 5 gold. Isilia to Vasselheim, or the continent of Isilia. I always butcher that name. Don't know how to pronounce it. Fuck you, internet. Vasselheim, shipping a letter is 10 gold. Shipping a container, depending on the weight, is 50 gold plus time travel or travel time. Travel time is 4 days one way. Shipping to Wildmount or to Rexentrum for a letter is 5 gold. Container plus, depending on weight, is 25 gold. Travel time is 2 days one way. And if you want to get your letter or packages as protection, it'd be 100 gold on top of that.
I wanted to trade my crossbow for a short bow. You want me to head to Hardrick to do that?
Who were you talking to?
Hunter.
What?
I wanted to trade my crossbow and bolts for a short bow and arrows.
Didn't you do that last time?
Well, no, I wanted to, but
Because I think who has the endless pack?
Bella saw you guys pretty injured and went and back to get Hardick.
Hardrick. Do you have any short bows available?
Yes, I do.
Can I trade you this nice light crossbow and bolts for short bow and arrows?
How many bows and arrows would you like to get?
Just one bow and say 25 arrows. And I got 20 bolts.
Give me one moment to
Sure.
look it up on the book. Short bow?
Yes.
Actually,
We'll call it as 15 gold because I'm assuming you guys will be frequent customers and suppliers. So 15 gold for the short bow, and for the ammo, let's say 40 arrows for 1 gold.
so how about I pay for your arrows and I take your bolts?
Sure.
Deal. I'm gonna give him the gold for the arrows.
Okay.
And I'll take the bolts.
So any new gear at the end of the session, and money and whatnot, updated on your D&D Beyond characters, and I will update your characters on Foundry tonight.
Okay. So straight trade for this crossbow?
Sure. Well,
Perfect. Thank you so much.
crossbow,
Light crossbow.
light crossbow. Yeah, straight trade, because I just realized it's the same price.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Hardrick, I have a question for you. And I take this scabbard off me and I show it to him. Would you know what type of weapon goes in that?
Where'd you get this?
Oh, in that, cave, whatever that is, in the middle here.
So you guys see him pull out what it looks like a jeweler's eyepiece.
Jeweler's loop.
What is it called?
It's a jeweler's loop. LOOP.
Okay. Where jewelers see if there's any serial numbers on the said pieces, to look closely at it. But what he does is he looks for magical properties through it. And there's a faint magical essence to it. He is not. Let me rephrase this. Instead of talking in third person, or fourth, whatever. Anyways, nope. I lost my train of thought.
He's looking at the scabbard.
There's some magical property to it, but it's faint.
I'm not too sure of what kind of blade this would fit, it seems to me you would have to find the blade. It could be a long sword or it could be a short sword. I believe the scabbard will fit the sword.
Okay, well that's good enough for me. Thank you. Do you want to? I'm gonna give him like 2 gold for tipping for thanks to giving me the information.
Why, thank you, young lady.
No, thank you.
Those who drank the Umber Hulks roll Constitution saving throw.
Even I.
Uh-huh.
Okie dokie.
You're loving the drink, Frank. There's a good taste to it.
It's the yawning portal iced tea.
Pretty much. Same thing with you, Kai Venom.
It's pretty good. This has a very definite taste to it, don't you think?
Yeah, I like it.
I think we should bring more with us down there. What do you think?
I wonder if it'd be cheaper if we just bought 1 bottle of each and made our own.
Buy a barrel
Yeah.
and keep it in the bag of holding.
Good luck with that. Would it be wise to take it down there with you guys?
Always.
Yeah.
You never know when you can use it.
Okay,
Some
okay.
improv. If we ever need to light something on fire, we now have alcohol on hand if we do that.
Oh, I'm gonna need to replenish my oil soon. I used
Okay.
2 oil flasks.
You could also buy a hooded lantern.
I have one.
When the magic vendor gets here, I'm specifically hoping to find goggles of blind sight or something like that. An item that would help me see in the dark.
Just
Bastion had some sort of solution that they were going to do.
that kind of solution, you're looking at 1,000 plus gold,
Oh, okay.
which I doubt you have.
I do not.
Even if we pulled everything together, we don't got it.
No, we could if we all pulled, but
You get 1.
Kai Venom,
Yeah, making them is expensive.
flask of oil is 1 silver piece. How many do you want?
Can I have 10?
Go for it.
I think 10 would be enough because I used 2 already and I still have some sweet oil as well. Yeah, let's do that. 10
Is
should be good
there
enough.
a jeweler that could turn my sick manicore claw into a cool necklace, like a shark tooth necklace?
probably the same jeweler we can sell stuff to.
You want to go with that?
Yeah, how much would that cost me?
Let the fate decide. Roll a D100. $46 gold.
Jesus!
Hey, the jeweler has to make money somehow.
It ain't worth that. I'll just hold on to my
What were you trying to...
manicore claw for now.
The magic vendor. I'm assuming you guys would ask around the tavern to find out who this person is.
Yes.
I guess while that's happening, I'm gonna find the clothing merchant or whatever to get cloaks done.
Okie dokie.
And do we have rooms, or do we gotta buy more rooms for 3 days?
what's his name? Durnan already put your rooms on hold because he knows that you guys are down there. You would have to. You guys would have the same rooms as before. For those who are venturing inside the the dungeon, the price per room is 8 silver, but he's going to mark it down to 4, considering the fact that you guys will be
Gone most
here.
of the time.
Yeah. And frequent. Considering you're one of the few parties that came back alive.
So 4 silver per night?
Yes.
Okay.
Per person. Well, per room. There's 2 beds. Well, depending on the room that you want. Room with 1 bed, 4. Room with 2 beds, 5. Silver.
I guess I'll take one with Sage. Ladies separated from men? Come on. We need our privacy, right, Sage?
And I'm pretty sure Nisa would stay in the same room because she would be sentry mode.
Yeah. Which is good. So I'll pay for the 4 silver for tonight.
5, you mean?
5, yeah, sorry.
I'll share a room. Keep sharing a room with Daniel.
Or a morning for the...
I have 1 gold. Hold on. 1 gold is 10 silver, right? Or 100
Yes.
silver.
Richter will take a room on his own.
I'll give 1 gold to get 5 silver back.
Well, I'll get a 2-bed room. Say to Bastion, I'm heading up to the room. I'll pay for all 3 nights. And I'm heading up now. Because I got a close eye on my disguise self spell.
Oh wait, we're staying 3 nights? Never mind that. I'll give 2 gold to get just 1 silver. Paid. So that Sage and Nissa don't have to pay.
That was kind of you.
Oh wait, for 3 days, so it would be 6 silver each.
15 silver or 1 gold and 5 silver.
Before I head up, who's next for getting decursed?
Whoever. I mean,
Okay.
who's the next one to be very injured?
So, Harold was done first because he was the most injured. Next was
Bastion.
Bastion.
How are you guys feeling?
Still feeling great.
A little messed up from the acid,
Frank
but
is
I'm not so bad.
I think
half.
Frank should go.
I can go last because I'm fine.
If that's okay with you, sure.
So who's going next?
You.
Okay.
You, me. Sage needs it too, right?
no.
Needs what?
Buckbeak does.
Oh,
Oh,
Buckbeak.
okay.
How's Buckbeak doing? Bastion.
I thought Buckbeak was already decursed.
Nope.
It was the 2 most injured people that were.
She can only cast it on 2 people a day with the spell slots she has available.
Okay.
So it was Bastion and Harold first, then whoever's next.
Well, Frank's gonna be next, but how is Buckbeak doing?
I already healed Buckbeak a little bit, so I don't know what Buckbeak was at before. Buckbeak's fine. You don't have to worry about Buckbeak.
Unforeseen, your
with the
fan is
proposal
pissing me
now?
off.
Sorry, hold on. Let me turn it down.
I don't even hear it.
Frank, later tonight, stop by our room. I should have something for you then.
Sure.
So, who is going to be the one to try to find the
I would like
magic
to try
item
to find the
I
magic
will go
vendor.
look for the magic vendor.
The what? The magic vendor? Everyone spoke at the same time.
the magic man?
Yes, Richter will go find the magic man.
Magic
I'll
man.
help Richter.
Either both of you could roll an investigation or a perception, or one person can roll with advantage.
Richter, you go ahead and roll with advantage.
Alright.
I do need something to be checked, if anything.
Nice.
Not bad with modifiers.
Could have been better.
It could have been better.
Definitely could have.
While asking around the tavern, you go up to Durnan, and Durnan points you in the right direction. You find Ubaya Ude. Ubaya would offer you guys to. She would offer to buy any discarded magic items.
Okay, so what do we have that's magic? It's the broken screaming staff.
We have the screaming staff. As far as I
And-
know, that's the only thing.
Well, and
And
the heart.
the heart.
Okay,
Yep.
the heart, but I didn't figure we were just going to pawn that off in a tavern room.
We're exploring the possibility.
We can bring it up.
Okay, so I'll go up to whatever that name was.
Ubaya Ude.
Baya
Let me-
Ude?
Ooh.
Is that a man or a woman?
Woman.
Okay.
I'm typing it out. Give me a sec.
Alright.
Ooh, I was close.
Okay. So I'll go up to Madame Ude. And broach the subject. So, we acquired a couple magic items when we were down in the depths that we would be interested in parting with.
Yes. Show me those said magic items.
The first one, I'll show the screaming staff.
This is broken.
Did I give you the screaming staff?
I would assume that I took it from you.
It's in his bag.
I figured, alright, I'll just come with you because whenever it's broken, the magic is like leaking out. And eventually it'll just be a stick.
Forgot I'm following Harold around since he hasn't recovered any blood.
I've recovered some at this point. I'm at 20.
Did we
You
sleep
didn't-
yet?
No.
Yeah,
You
no,
haven't
you haven't
eaten-
recovered any blood.
No.
You
what-
haven't eaten
oh.
any food, haven't even drinking any water.
I drank the ethereal ale.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
that's
which,
dehydrating.
roll a Constitution saving throw.
Easy.
If he rolls a fucking 20 on this.
I got proficiency in this. Oh.
Nope.
I'm still
Ooh,
following him around, making sure he doesn't pass out.
Hold on. You're intoxicated.
No shit.
And
Yeah, I am.
Daniel, make an easy perception check.
One.
I got a perception for this? Come on.
Yeah.
I saw the one pass by.
Harold looks funny. I mean, he's fading in and out. Looks like the ethereal plane to you. Harold, you're in the fucking ethereal plane.
Completely in the ethereal plane?
You're going in and out of it.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
I want you to make a perception check.
What are you gonna find over there? Oh, wait.
I'm perceptive as fuck.
Don't tell me.
Richter, I need you. You need to record this. This is a whisper.
All right,
It's
let's
my
go.
first whisper, guys.
Have fun.
I was not expecting you to roll fucking 25. Because that was the DC.
Damn.
As you're going in and out of the ethereal plane, you look off into the distance while you're being dragged up the stairs by Daniel, which he still has a hold on you, but for some odd reason, in reality, that shouldn't happen. But you see a cloaked figure on the far second floor, towering man, dressed in all black, hooded figure, watching you guys. Your party. Keeping a very stern eye on someone of your party.
Can I tell who he's watching?
All of you guys are grouped up, so it's hard to tell. You could roll another perception check.
I'm gonna do it because I got a +6 to perception checks. Nope.
No, you have no clue. You're feeling the effects of being intoxicated and going in an ethereal plane that you would only assume that you're gonna puke soon. So, but you do see a towering man staring at your party, but you have no idea what reason. You would think he might be in the material plane, but you can definitely tell that. Actually, roll an Arcana check.
Oh, I'm good at this too.
Oh, I saw that 20.
Still, a 13 isn't bad, but probably
Okay.
not good enough.
I'll give it to you because I've actually slipped it. Because what I should have you do is roll an Arcana first before anything. But you can tell that you're bouncing in and out of ethereal plane. But you know that person is in the ethereal plane, just watching. And that's it. That is the end of the whisper.
Okay.
Drew in everyday life is a kind of consultant for.
We're back.
Hey, welcome back.
So Daniel's dragged me upstairs to bed because I need to sleep this off, right?
And puke.
And puke.
I'm gonna actually. Well, we can get the puking out of the way pretty quick.
Back to the magic vendor.
If I
Magic
have
man.
I was gonna say, if I have a chance, I'm going to tell Daniel that I need to talk to Frank before I go to sleep.
I'm gonna throw Harold over one of my shoulders and kind of just up over my shoulder, hold him. So he might throw up doing that. If he throws up down the back of me, oh well.
Okay. Strength check and Constitution saving throw.
Come on.
You do not throw up on the back of Daniel. And you... do you princess carry him or fireman carry him?
No, he's up over a shoulder. I'm not
Okay.
fireman carrying him. Because I still need my other
Like a
arm.
sack of potatoes.
Yep.
I'm just gonna keep telling Daniel I need to talk to Frank. I need to talk to Frank.
Alright, buddy. And I'm gonna ask for a pitcher of water and a cup. And I'm gonna take him upstairs.
Blue hears that.
Don't forget the bucket.
Blue hears that. Fills up a bucket of water and puts a pitcher in it and just hands it to you while you're on the stairs.
I appreciate you. Up I go.
Blue the Minotaur.
Yeah, I remember. I appreciate. And up the stairs we go.
Alright, so back to the magic band.
I'm gonna go with Richter for the magic band.
And Bastion came too?
Yep, so it's me and the other two at the magic lady. Okay. At which point
This magic item is broken in two. How do I know you're not ripping me off?
Do you want to put it together?
I don't say anything, and I just hit it, and I cover my ears.
So you cast mending on it?
Yes, I mend it, and I cover my head.
Ah! Turn it off.
I just shove it back in my bag. There is no off button, other than it being broken, as far as I know.
So you you put the screaming staff. You know, that scene kind of reminds me of Ace Ventura. So you put the screaming staff in your bag. Okay. I'll give you 10 platinum pieces for it.
Really? Okay.
Whoa!
Okay. Do you have like a cloth or something? Maybe we can try to.
She
shut it
opens up her bag and you
Okay.
You obviously
just
can tell it's
transfer it
another
over.
bag of holding. Yep. I'm gonna have to figure out a device to make it shut the fuck up.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's. I fixed it, and then I just broke it. I didn't know what else to do with it.
But it's an awesome item.
It's interesting, but not.
Do you have any?
whenever
Do you
it
have
can-
any more magic items?
We have another one that I'm a little reluctant to show you. Just due to the
Now, I just want to let you know, I sell to all. I don't discriminate. If the person is evil, I sell it to them.
Okay, thanks for your time. I think we're good.
So what do you have for sale?
Nothing. I just collect magic items and sell it to the highest bidder.
Okay, but how do they get sold? If you don't sell them, is there an auction or somewhere? Where to go?
I have an auction house in Marquette.
Okay. I believe that's all for now. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yep.
You
Thanks for-
sure?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
If it's a very rare item, I could give you 5,000 platinum pieces.
No, we appreciate. Blah! I can comment today. We appreciate the offer, but we have different plans for this.
Okay. Well, if you find any Find any more magic items that you don't want and you want to sell off. I'd be more than happy to buy them off you.
We'll keep
then
you
again,
that in
thank
mind.
As I return back to our other table.
Just-
And
Just
Well-
to let everyone know, 1 platinum piece equals 10 gold.
Yeah.
Mhm.
as we're walking back to the other table, I just gotta look at the Bastion and Kaivan. I'm like, is it wrong that I feel sick right now?
For the staff, that was fantastic. I don't know what else we could have done with it.
Oh, I know, and I know we're doing the right thing with this other item, but we're doing good for the we're doing good for the world. We're doing good for the world. We're doing good for the world.
Yeah, but if we sell it to someone good, what's gonna happen to it? Like, I don't want.
I'd rather just be done with it. Let's send it to your people with the Manticore heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of want to sell it to her because I dropped 5,000 platinum pieces, didn't you?
That was very nice.
I actually have
That-
a fun story
that
regarding
is-
the absurd amount of platinum.
I don't want to deal with the fall. The fallback. If someone happens to do a murder with it, it somehow gets traced back to us.
That's enough money to make a holy man really.
Platinum pieces. When are we ever gonna get through that? It's money. It's I don't know how many freaking
Hey, I know,
toilet thrones. Sorry.
Wait,
toilet
didn't she
thrones.
say that she sent it? She would send it off to Marquette.
Yeah.
How far is Marquette?
Oh,
I don't know.
it's a wait.
If it's going to get to Marquette, then
Marquette is over here.
Oh, it's on a completely different continent.
Well, everything's on a different continent. We're way down in some islands past the giant fog bank in the middle of the ocean.
Don't know what you're saying. Come on.
DM, has Daniel set me down?
I don't know. Have you set him down?
Nah, I'm just still holding. Nah, I've put him down in bed.
Am I still conscious?
Roll a Constitution saving throw at a disadvantage. Yes.
I want to do something kind of crazy.
Was Harold screaming for Frank, or?
I would say I'd be talking loudly to Daniel saying I needed to talk to Frank. But probably too loud because I'm a little drunk, unfortunately, because I wasn't thinking about it at the time.
Just a little.
But I'm going to do something a little crazy. I'm going to cast invisibility on myself and run out of the room.
Oh my god.
Am I still in and out of the thing? Is that still happening to me?
No. Are you still holding on to him, Daniel?
I mean, I would have put him down in bed and be standing over the bed about to lecture him, but
He just disappears in front of your eyes. And you see the door open, and you hear footsteps down the hall.
I'm going to start walking towards Frank's room.
I'd like to go to the area you were talking about. And
Are you sure?
Yes.
That pause. Are you
That's
sure?
a bad idea.
Ah!
I will call after him. Harold, I am going to slap you if I catch you.
I'd like to, once I'm down the hallways a bit, try to move more sneaky there. So once I know I've got a little bit of distance between me and Daniel, I'd like to try to move stealthily to that area while invisible.
Okay. Roll a stealth check with advantage. And perception.
Perception's just straight, correct?
What the fuck is you and your rolls, man?
Just like
He
one of
gets
the only
drunk,
things
and all
I'm-
of a sudden his rolls are amazing.
Right? I was thinking the same thing.
Apparently, we need to keep him drunk more often, but
He is a sailor.
I did tell you I'm chaotic good. Not that that matters a ton. Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Did the music just change?
Richter, I need you to join me in the other channel.
God damn it. Oh, I'm just here for observation. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once I know I'm there and where that person was, I'd like to drop the invisibility and just quietly enough that if I know that if he's still there, he can hear me, but not so that other people can overhear. I just want to ask him, who are you and what do you want?
How close do you get?
I'd probably get within, I'd say, 10 to 15 feet.
As you're creeping up close to him, he follows you with his head. Meaning, he sees you clear as day. And
it.
Harold. This is the song of Dumb Ways to Die. He sees you in invisibility approaching him, and he tracks your movement.
I'm just gonna put my hands up so he can see that right now I don't have a weapon out.
He doesn't care. And he goes for you, lunges at you with a black onyx sword sticking into your gut.
Do I get a chance to react?
Give me 1 second. I need to look this up.
God damn it, I just wanted to talk to him. I didn't know, and I wanted to figure out if my assumption was correct, and I thought, you know, Harold would probably do something stupid like this. That's probably why Daniel's so protective. But Daniel didn't call Frank when I was asking, and I was like, you know what, before he leaves, I need to know. I don't want Frank to get hurt.
I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna do it as a private roll,
Please.
since nobody would know. Did that show private, or did that show up to everybody? Richter, did you see it?
I didn't see it, no.
Okay, good.
He attacks you in quick successions. It looks like he's just standing in one place, but in reality, he is so fast that he's slicing you
I'm a
3
fucking
times.
Idiot.
I need to make another Constitution saving throw.
Am I taking damage from these as well?
Yes, I have it. I'm keeping it track. That last attack, your not so strength of strength. You feel weakened from that attack. You are -1 to your strength permanently.
So I need to actually change my strength modifier to 4 now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Final attack.
I still have mage armor active, I don't know if it matters.
I'm hitting you at 30.
Oh, Jesus.
I need you to also make another Constitution saving throw. Okay, you're good on that. So, done dealing you a total of 36 points of damage.
I'm unconscious.
And you're invisible. And the invisibility spell stays active for 1 hour.
So I gotta roll some death saves, or?
I'm sorry, I fucking died over here.
Do you just want me to...
That's
do you just
that's
want me to
why
roll
I
some-
asked you, are you sure?
I mean, I was sure because I knew that Harold would do that. I was very, very hoping to have a conversation, but that's the problem with being a little chaotic, I guess.
I need you to roll death saves.
What are death saves? Are they just a straight d20?
Yes. Oh my god!
So does that mean, is that 2 successes, or is that I'm back at 1 hit point?
Holy shit!
How do you roll
Did
that?
he drop a 20?
Yeah, he did.
You get 1 hit point back, and you're fine.
You. Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't believe that happened. So you're back at 1 hit point. You are not dead. You are very much alive. As a friend giving you advice, stay there and don't move.
Okay, is he still here? And if so, I want to either do, if it's possible, do a perception check or whatever to memorize as much about him as possible. And I'm going to play dead, but still try to see him before he leaves.
As soon as your body hit the ground, he's gone.
Okay. I'm going to drop invisibility and stay there for a while until I feel like he's gone. And then I'll make my way back to the room and try to find Daniel and Frank.
I moved your player character out of the tavern.
Okay.
I would like to meet the BBEG at day 1. Jesus, booty.
Yep. I said it's dumb, but I have to do it.
Alright, I'm dragging you guys back up.
Do I find Daniel?
Bravo.
do I find Daniel?
I'm gonna hurt you.
Eventually.
Oh man.
So Daniel, I'm going to come back into the room and kind of just collapse on the floor, bleeding.
So I hear the door open back up behind me, and he drops in because I walked out thinking he was going to go find Frank.
How long did that whole thing take?
6 seconds.
Oh, so I barely made it out the door then.
Well, let me rephrase that. Him doing a disappearing act, and then doing his best impression of Pink Panther.
Bad out.
And then a couple minutes has passed, and maybe 30 minutes has passed. He comes back into the bedroom, and during those 30 minutes, are you back in the bedroom? Or what, Daniel?
How long?
30 minutes has passed.
Yeah, no, I definitely would have gone back at that.
Okay. So Harold comes into the bedroom. He has some nasty battle marks. He is bleeding very bad, profusely, and he was on the brink of death. He literally is on the brink of death.
Sarah and Ray help you for after I heal you.
I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. Sorry doesn't help you right now. So... I gotta stabilize you. Alright.
I think you need to get everybody up here.
First, I'm stabilizing you, so medicine check. Let's go.
He's at 1 hit point.
Well, I gotta stabilize the bleeding and stuff. I can't have him drop dead on the... Well, okay. He's already on the floor, but...
Magic already healed his wounds, but he's still bleeding. Magic of his own doing.
My sheer willpower to live.
If I just do lay on hands, do I also need to do a medicine check to stop the bleeding, or nah?
Do a medicine check, a bandage roll.
Okay.
Yeah, you stop his bleeding.
And I'm gonna dump...
Everything?
See, if I was really nice, I would. I don't feel very nice right now after what he just did, so I'm gonna give him 10.
Okay.
So I gain back 10 hit points?
Yes.
Then I'm going to...
I'm gonna be rubbing my face, just...
Do you have... Is Frank here?
No.
I'm in my room.
You've been gone for a while.
You need to go get everybody, because I need to talk to everyone. And I'd rather not do this downstairs.
First, get in your bed, drink water.
I'm going to climb into my bed, and while I'm waiting for Daniel to go grab
I'm standing there staring at you and pointing at the pitcher of water. Drink.
Okay, I'm gonna drink some water, and while I'm waiting for him to grab everyone, I'm gonna do a prayer of healing and on myself.
I will heal you more later. I'm gonna go get everyone.
I get
Don't
that, but I'm
leave.
still gonna do this.
Gosh. Gonna walk out, slam the door behind me. Probably a little too hard.
I think we should be hearing that slamming. Looking at
I don't know,
the
I can
stairs.
strength check to see how loud it was.
Go
Roll.
for it.
Everyone who's downstairs, roll a perception check.
Guys, I'm so fucking dumb.
Frank, you hear it because you're right next door.
Yeah.
That's where I'm gonna stop first.
Kai Venom, you hear it from downstairs.
Richter's stepping away. Never mind.
Guys, I heard slamming a door upstairs. I'm gonna go take a look. What the hell's going on?
I'm gonna knock on Frank's door, but I'm gonna pause, kind of deep breath, and then knock, like gently, normally, so I don't hammer the door.
Yeah, what's up?
My room's unlocked. Make yourself at home. Harold did us stupid.
All right, I'll head over.
I'm gonna make my way downstairs now.
I went upstairs, so I'm gonna see you coming towards us. And I just see me, but like, what happened? Did you slam the door?
Yes, go to my room. We're gonna have a chat.
Well, I'm closer to the stairs. Do you need everyone?
Yes.
Okay, let me go in. Go back in the room. Just go back down the stairs because I'm right there. Hey guys, up now.
Oh, I guess we follow.
There-
I follow.
There's a very unhappy Daniel calling for us in his room.
It seems like a natural state for Daniel to be unhappy about something,
Apparently.
especially if he's dealing with Harold.
Alright, let's get
Yeah.
secret.
Yeah, but I don't think he would have normally slammed the door that hard because he did really slam the door real hard for me to hear it. And he called for all of us to go, so let's go.
I'm gonna go ahead and head back into the room.
Wait, we're all going?
Yes,
Yeah, we're
all
all-
of us.
Okay.
So I walk in the room, see Harold on the bed, and just covered in bandages. I'm like, what did you do?
Oh, I didn't put any bandages on him.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
No, just lay of hands and.
He's just laying there, staining the sheets.
Well, then his clothes are like torn to shreds, soaked in blood. So it's
So
very
how-
obvious that he got himself hurt more.
So have we learned?
The blood.
We've learned not to give him alcohol, right?
No. So, after I dragged him upstairs, well, carried,
Okay.
and put him down on the bed and was about to give him some water, he decided to go invisible and run out of the room. Then after some time, after I came back, he just comes in a heap, near death, and just collapses on the floor.
Okay. Before we continue any further, how about we calm you down a little bit? Sage, can you tell us a little joke, please? Just to,
Oh
calm him
no.
down?
Oh no. The joke that I want to say isn't appropriate for recording.
They're all
But-
appropriate, and I think it might be super appropriate in this case.
Okay, well,
Go for it.
who are the fastest readers in the world? 9/11 victims. They went through 70 stories in 7 seconds.
Oh my god.
I apologize to the viewers.
Wow!
I mean,
She did warn us. She
Yeah.
did warn us.
yeah, no.
Did we hear any fighting?
Straight down the deep end.
I didn't hear anything until his body hit the floor.
Back in the room.
Yes.
Yeah.
You didn't hear any fighting.
Because he didn't put up a fight.
So, Harold,
have a-
would you
I
like
didn't
to
have a
tell
chance.
us? Would you like to tell us what happened?
Well, I think I died for a second there. So I don't know what those drinks did, but I realized that I was fading in and out of the ethereal plane. And while I was there, I could see a tall figure in all black. I think it was a guy watching us from the second floor of the balcony of the tavern. And I kept telling Daniel I needed to talk to Frank. Frank, you know why. But I don't know if this person was here for that specifically. So I went to go talk to them, and I was invisible, and they could see me. And I had my hands out, and I asked him, "Who are you, and what do you want?" And he attacked me, and then everything went dark. And then I don't know what happened, but I gasped back to life and stumbled back to the room. Guys, he could have killed me.
I look at Daniel and I'm like,
Technically, he did kill you.
Did he save you or?
No, I don't know how long I was out for, but I woke up and knew I was barely alive and probably just cheated death. And out of character, I rolled a nat 20 on a death save, guys, so there was a potential that I could have died and you guys wouldn't have known I was dead. Like, instant death. I was four damage away from instant death.
damn.
In character, I was gonna say I don't know who he is, but he was watching us, and I just wanted to know who he was. Am I still drunk?
Do you have any better description than a man like in black?
He moved so fast. I just know he was very tall. He was dressed in all black. He had a black sword. I'm not a strong person, and I don't feel as strong as I used to be.
I'm trying to remember if it has to do with like if the figure could resemble anything that I've seen before.
Ditto.
Was that one of the people you described to me?
It's gonna be a hard check, though. Roll a history check. Anyone who's proficient in history could roll. Frank, you could roll because you. Jesus.
You know,
I didn't get. I'm not.
Yeah.
How do you know if you're proficient in...
Good.
If
Go over
If you
the-
hover over
Buy it.
skills, it'll have a little check mark next to it.
Wait, what is it? Sorry, what?
A check mark.
Yeah,
I got 2 check marks next to it.
ooh,
Hit the
go
button.
for it.
Yeah,
Go
then
for it.
roll.
you're
Okay.
extremely proficient. That's what it means.
Not really. Not today.
I mean, 1 + 6, yeah.
Richter,
Damn, boys.
Guys, he didn't even want to. He didn't even want to talk to me. I walked up with my hands out, and he just attacked me.
So my question is, you're drifting between planes, and you see a tall, dark figure watching a group of heavily armed, experienced fighters, and your first reaction is to go over and say hi?
Well, maybe he wanted to hire us for a job. I don't know. Maybe he.
If he wanted to hire us, he would come approach us on the.
He could have been
regular-
evaluating us. I
You
wanted to
ask?
show him. I wanted a chance to talk to him, man
Harold.
to man.
Bring
I'm
back
not
up.
saying it was
all
right,
I'm saying.
guys. I'm just
Bring
saying
back
I
up.
did it.
Okay,
Harold, you see the.
Daniel, not the time.
Harold, you just broke Daniel.
Guys,
Frank
I
was
died
the only-
for a- I died
Frank-
for a minute there, okay?
Frank was the only one who passed the history check.
I'm just gonna.
Messaged him about it.
Okay. I'm just gonna put myself between Daniel and Harold just to make sure that Daniel's not gonna, push too forward.
Wait, I might have.
Yeah, I don't think you messaged me.
No.
Yeah, no, you sent that to the wrong person.
Wrong person.
That's why I
Sorry.
looked at it and then looked away because it's like, I knew this, but I don't know this, so.
On the direct messages, I forget who's who. So, on Discord, Daniel, erase that from your memory.
What?
Good.
I mean, you could just click on their name in the voice menu and send message that way.
Guys,
Okay.
he hit me like 3 times with a black sword, and it was poisoned. Or wait, do I know it was poisoned, or do I just know it had other
No.
effects?
No. That was just the DM telling you I held back.
Oh,
Harold, can you please shut up? Stop angering that person behind me even more. Thanks.
I think I could prove that I learned my lesson. I died, guys.
I wasn't there to confirm it. You didn't die.
Can you just stop talking, Harold? Please stop.
Did these leave scars?
No! Stop!
I just whacked him upside the head.
Roll a
now
strength
that-
check. Bastion.
Yes?
Roll a strength check. You knock him out.
Okay, at least we're gonna have a little bit of fun.
My con isn't bad.
Gonna throw a look over at Bastion now, like, really?
Has been talking too much.
I just shrug.
So I know nothing about the ethereal plane. If you're invisible in the ethereal plane, are you visible or how does that work?
Well, if I was conscious, I cast the
Shut up, you're
invisibility spell,
unconscious.
I would know how it works.
So when you're on the ethereal plane, if I'm not mistaken,
Well, I'm asking the room in character. That's what I'm doing.
yeah, if my understanding of it is on the ethereal plane, you can see but not interact with the material plane.
Okay.
I'll be honest, that's not my specialty. I deal with more material issues.
Do I wake back up?
Nope.
You're having a nice nap.
Harold just
well,
wants to
again-
keep talking.
I'm still new to this magic stuff. But if invisibility, that's an illusion, right? Does anyone know?
I believe
Yes.
it. One sec.
Could be.
Well, what I'm getting at is if invisibility is an illusion and he was seen, then that means he's been seeing through my disguise this entire time. And he knows I'm here. So I think I should tell you guys something. I was a member of a squad. We were going into a dungeon to try and find treasure for the Empire. And basically the squad decided to take the treasure for themselves. Me and the sergeant tried to stop them, but they killed the sergeant. And they almost got me, but I ran away. And somehow someone grabbed me on the streets of Nicodranus and told me to get on the boat. It seemed a fast way to get out of town. But they've been here. They got here before I did. Some of you might have seen the bounty notice up on the board. They really want me dead. A lot more than alive.
Yeah, and I saw a bunch of bounty hunters the other day.
Yep. Oh, you already knew I did ask.
Yeah, I told you, Daniel, last time that our friend needed to know to write a letter to him.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm telling you now.
How long have we known about this bounty?
How long have we been in the dungeon? Like 2-3 days?
Yeah. Well, ever since we came to town.
Yeah, Kai Venom and I saw it when we got here.
And you didn't think that would be important to share with the rest of us who, if they wanted to come and kill Frank, would come to kill us too?
Well, we didn't know
In
you back
fairness,
then.
seeing as I had just met you all, I wasn't sure if I could trust you all. You know, I
I'm the same.
met most of you within 12 hours, and only one of you longer than that, so...
And we were in the dungeon so quick.
Yeah.
We showed up. We dived into a hole. We got smacked around a bit.
Well,
That's all we know about each other.
What I can promise is that I'm more valuable alive than dead. And more valuable than that bounty, at least. So,
Well,
yeah.
from where I come from, I don't trust anyone right away. So that's why I didn't say anything. But because I knew Daniel knew, and we just looked at each other, so we knew, yeah. Just decided not to say anything until I knew you guys were trustworthy somewhat.
See, no, I get the not trusting because we could be after the bounty as well or whatever, but at least a bit of a heads up of, hey, there might be trouble coming. Don't get me wrong, I'm more than capable of helping keep you alive, but it'd just be nice to know.
He did tell us after the first rest after the Undertakers that there was somebody coming after him and that he would make it worth our while if we protected him. I'm saying that out of character because I'm still unconscious.
Well, I tried to, well, not really separate from you guys, but tried to kind of be aloof, you know, at first, using my crappy low-level magic. But I think we're in it now, you know. And what I did, one thing I did get was when I was running on my way out of the dungeon back near the Empire, I grabbed a flag from the Black Rose Pirates. And apparently the guy after me, Damien Dark, he was, I don't know, not undercover, but he was actually a pirate, but that was his, I don't know how to say it, his main career. He was just working as a soldier, as a background job or something like that. And the guy who got Harold sounds a lot like one of those Black Rose Pirates.
How about we wake Harold up? But can we just put something in his mouth so he can stop talking for a minute and just listens? Because it might be good for him to know what's going on.
How do you wake him?
I look at Daniel. You've got the more strength. Your slaps are more effective. Please wake him up.
No, let's not slap him.
I was gonna say my idea was I probably have something in the healer's kit or something smelling salts. I don't know, something.
There's
You
a
have a-
pail of water.
That too.
Yeah, dump the water on him first, see if that works.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm gonna pick Daniel's up. I'm gonna pick myself up. I'm gonna pick. Gonna move past Kyvenom, pick Harold up, look at the bucket of water, and just dunk his head in it.
Are you just drowning me?
I dunked your head in it. I didn't hold
Just
you under.
dunk real quick.
Yeah,
Okay,
just splash.
I'd probably wake up. Captain, we're sinking! To the life raft!
He's awake.
What happened? Is he back?
Oh my god. No, you gotta listen. Listen to what Frank has to say. It's very important.
Is it about your bounty, Frank?
Yeah.
Richter and Kai Venom.
Yeah.
From your history knowledge of the Black Rose from day 2 of our games, you know that the Black Rose are not pirates.
Sorry, I was looking at my notes and everything's bunched up.
No worries. The Black Rose is in tandem with that other black pirate group.
There's the Black Templars and the Black Rose. The Black Rose are worth 2,000 gold dead, 10,000 gold alive.
Yep.
Black Templars are 200 gold dead, 500 gold alive. So the Black Rose would be worse.
I think we need that into the, I guess, clues channel? Or roleplay?
Probably clues.
Yeah.
Well, sitting alone in the room, I was writing a letter to try and reach out to my my old squad mates back in Rexentrum. I was going to try and put it in code and send it. But if they watch me send the letter, and if they can see through illusions, they'll know to grab that letter.
Well, you could give one of us the letter,
I can
That's
forge a
genius.
but I guess that the paranoia is, what if they think of that one? But
letter. Can we imitate someone else's handwriting?
Well, the problem is if they're watching us and they see one of us give a letter to be sent, they're going to grab the letter no matter what.
Unless we give it with something else.
Unless we get someone else to give the letter. I don't know.
Question for the DM. Can I do an Arcana to see if I have an idea of if I would know how powerful someone would have to be able to stay in the ethereal realm? Like whether this would be something that the Black Rose would be capable of?
Sure.
Nope.
Can I roll an Arcana since I was in the ethereal plane, in and out, to explain to people what I know about it?
Yes. Sage could roll Arcana. I believe she's proficient.
I'm proficient as well.
Anyone who's proficient in Arcana could roll for it.
Definitely not me.
like all of my intelligence checks, I got a +1.
Same. Are you rolling with your +1?
Aw, nope.
Harold, you know there's a few things in this world that can see through invisibility and be used to go into the ethereal plane. There's some items out there that could allow a user to go into the ethereal plane. and there's some abilities as well, some races as well. To see invisibility through illusions, through see creatures in the ethereal plane, that user would have true sight.
Right. And my question is, do I know? They can see the material plane when they're in the ethereal plane, but that doesn't necessarily mean they can see invisibility per se, right? Those would be two separate things that he was doing at once. Is that how that works?
You believe the person that you dumbly ran into had true sight.
So they had true sight as well as being in the ethereal plane. I'm
Yes.
gonna
Sorry, I
pass that
stepped
on
away.
to
Do I need to
everyone.
roll anything?
Roll an Arcana, please.
Okay.
Never mind.
Yeah,
And
so I
then-
would just,
I'm only half proficient.
I
Well,
would
that
just-
still counts.
Oh, okay.
I would explain that to everyone, my understanding of both invisibility that I cast and the ethereal plane, and explain that he would have to have both true sight and a means to travel there, be it by item or magic.
The ethereal plane was non-voluntarily. You had no control. Well, technically you did, but you drank it.
Right, but I rolled the Arcana check to understand that I was seeing in the ethereal plane, though, right?
And creatures can hurt. There are creatures who live in the ethereal plane, and they can hurt creatures in the material plane.
Well, I'm just gonna pass all that information on to everyone, and then just kind of lay
Do
in
it.
bed.
Roleplay. That's why we're here. Roleplay it, goddammit.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell everybody there are things in the ethereal plane that can harm you in the material plane. I believe he was in the ethereal plane because I couldn't see him until I had that drink. And I know that after having that drink, I was fading in and out of both the material and the ethereal plane. He could also see me while I was invisible. I approached him with my hands up because I just wanted to know, I wanted a chance to talk to him and figure out what he wanted from us. I thought maybe if they were here for Frank, they'd make me an offer and I'd have some time to consider and I could have passed that information on. Yeah, he just fucking hammered me.
So, honestly, from the sounds of it, that sounds like something a little more powerful than just a pirate.
Yeah. Frank, you wanted to send a letter to Rexendrium, right?
Yes.
I do have people close to Rexendrium. I could probably have them deliver it.
Well, the catch is none of us, if they see one of us give the letter, they're just going to take the letter. That's the hitch right now. Not to mention that a lot of us can't heal right now.
I could go invisible and pay a bartender and talk to them invisible. Oh wait, no, they could
He
still
can
be watching.
Can't we just go to room service and hand over the letter?
Yeah, I need food.
Yeah, that's an idea.
So, if we're looking for a way to get this out without it being known, we've been talking loudly about sending this crate of manticore heads to Vasselheim. Let's just slap the letter in the crate with the heads, send it out to Vasselheim, have a note on the outside of the letter saying to forward to wherever you need it to go.
Yeah.
But they'd still check the crate, don't you think?
Oh, they'll
We've-
definitely check the crate. I would.
Pay the
So
extra.
then they'd
Pay the
find
extra
the
for
letter.
the safe shipping.
Limora from the front desk, from your conversation from before, no, she follows her job to the letter. And when shipping items or letters, she makes sure that nobody else touches it except for the captain, and only captains that she trusts.
It's called professionalism.
Yep. She's a high elf.
Yeah.
I think the room service idea to get the letter into her hand discreetly is best. I still got to write it, and I've still got to make sure it's in code to so even if they do read it, they don't know what's coming.
If it's a different letter, please give me cliff notes so I don't hurt my brain trying to fucking understand it.
It's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same letter. It's gonna be the same letter.
All right.
It's gonna be the same letter. Writes a new one.
I'm not writing a new one. That was the hardest I've worked on anything in years. It's going to be the same letter, but I'm going to have to work on it today, and I'll send it out tomorrow. But getting one of the waiters to discreetly hand it over, one of the room service people, that's a good idea.
Well, just tell them I'm drunk and I need some food sent up to the room. And I promise not to run off on my own again.
Can we just, tie him up to the bed just to be sure?
Buckbeak, sit on
A
him.
little BDSM there, huh?
No, but I don't
They might
trust
turn-
anyone.
They might charge extra for the room for that.
All right, I sit down and on the next to the wall and keep working on this letter.
If we're getting secrets off our chest, I pop my helmet off and show everybody my actual face.
I had a feeling.
Oh, you're like Lisa.
Oh, that's so hard. Are you
I just
seriously doing this right
something
now?
like this.
Fine. You bet you guys. You guys are all dead if this comes out. I take off.
I was already dead.
I take off my mask, and you see
Shut
scales
up.
on my face.
See what?
Scales on my face, and I have fangs.
Do I know what Kai Venom is?
Anybody could roll a
Nature?
nature or arcana.
Oh, joy.
I got a +1 to either. Nope.
Frank, Daniel,
Here,
don't know.
I'll do this one.
You know exactly.
You know exactly what she is. She is a Yuanti, a snake person.
Well, that explains the not getting drunk part.
Yeah.
Don't eat me.
Anybody who rolled above a 12.
Yeah, I'm similar to Nissa, but we were made in entirely different places.
So why do you hide it while she flaunts it?
We were made in entirely different places.
So she had a happy, fun life, and you had a horrible life?
That could sum it up very short.
Richter,
Okay.
What do you know?
I heard my name,
Richter,
yes.
roll an insight check.
Where's insight?
You know where he's from.
Okay.
But do you know where I'm from? Yeah.
Do you just want to like fire me a message?
I was just about to tell everybody anyway. Oh. What does anyone know about Aor?
What do I know about AR?
Roll a history check for everybody at the table.
I ain't winning any rolls tonight.
I think I wasted all my good. Well, didn't waste. I used my good roll at the most
Same.
opportune time.
Yeah, you could have rolled a 1 instead.
Frank. Frank. You have some very good history knowledge. You heard of Aor Aor is an ancient city that dates back before the calamity. That superiors in technology.
Yeah, I've heard of Aor. It's a very advanced city. Back before the calamity, but didn't it disappear or something?
It crashed. It was destroyed.
Well, that would disappear it. But they had some amazing technology and magic.
I just blink at him. Yes, I know.
It's like I'm living proof of it.
When Aor crashed, I was thrown out. There was a failure in a magic circle, a teleport gate, and it sent me away from the city before it actually hit the ground.
Sent you where?
Into the wilderness. It was a long time of trying to find information and fragments, and where it actually ended up. Eventually I found somewhere and I made Buckbeak. And ever since, it's mostly just been staying out of the civilization. Aor had lots of enemies. That's why it was destroyed in the first place. And I put my helmet back on. So no, I don't trust people very much. It's never usually gone very well.
Understandable.
I mean, I understand you. You know, people think that my race is just so bad, but in reality, we're better than all of you guys, so everything's okay, you know?
Well, in the end, you all just become dust anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, unless you're like us and then you just, you know.
I mean, my plan is to become a grumpy old spirit that eventually helps people.
I hope to get back to my squad.
It may surprise you to know this, but I don't have a plan.
Except
Shocked
to get
and
married.
amazed.
Huh?
Nothing.
I heard two things. What?
I said
Not important.
Harold said that he doesn't have a plan. I'm like, I'm shocked and amazed.
And what did the other one say?
His
I didn't
only
say
plan is to
anything.
get married. Well, I guess if we're getting secrets on the table, I have no memory beyond 7 years ago, except for bits and pieces and little flashes here and there.
Huh. Somebody hit you upside the head or something?
I don't know.
Oh wait, you wouldn't remember.
Memory
Yeah.
loss.
Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah,
I
no.
answered my own question. I'm sorry.
You
Earliest
do
thing-
remember those flashes of the migraines that you got that knocked you out.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's
those
the
are
last
fun.
thing you remember?
From before 7 years?
No, like literally, what's the last thing you remember? Like not the last thing you remember from here, but I mean the
Like,
oldest
what's
thing
the
you
first thing I remember?
What's the most?
Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
recent? Waking up on the steps of my order's temple.
What order is that?
It's just the holy order.
Yes, there's multiple. Which one?
Can I do a religion check?
That's all that we call it. It's just the holy order.
Can I do a religion check?
What god does your order serve?
Bahamut. You said
Bahamut.
so earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that was
so
in character or not, but
I know
Yeah,
he posted
never
in
mind.
Discord, but we were gonna roleplay it. He was told to delete it.
Oh, that's something different. That's
Oh.
when we get to your drinking game.
ah,
The first thing I remember is, like I said, waking up on the steps of my order's temple.
And Carl.
And Carl. Carl's unforgettable.
Because Carl was the one who found you.
Yeah. But I do have another more prominent memory, but again, it's just flashes. I remember fighting the Gore Dranis at Vasselheim.
The what?
Gore Dranis. Here, I'll write this out.
What the heck is that? I'm gonna do an inside check on that thing.
You could do a history check.
Ah, you and your history checks.
Making me open up another book.
I only got 16.
Not enough to know what I was about to read.
better.
Either is that.
No one else wants to know what a Gordranus is? Come on,
Oh, I
guys.
thought it was a directed check.
Okay, let's see what I can roll. Nope. Maybe.
Okay, so no one's familiar with it. Gotcha.
Got it.
What's a Gordranus, Richter?
I mean,
Really, none of us knows.
I'm gonna leave that up to the DM because I'm very unfamiliar with this world.
Hey, I'm not the only one.
You guys caught me off guard of just dropping lore. So I have to find it.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Hey, I had something planned and it went sideways. I'm like, I'm gonna go invisible and talk to this one guy.
It's
You didn't see that coming?
listen. I thought that maybe he wanted to talk to us, or I could talk to him before he
We've heard
disappeared.
the excuse. We've heard the excuse.
That's why I asked you, are you sure?
It's like the
It's like when the DM tells you, are you sure?
Are you
At a
sure
very-
about that?
Questioning tone. Is
Are
that
you
something
sure
that you want to do?
Are you sure you want to open that door? Are you sure you want to go that way?
I also thought worst case scenario I'd get a fireball off and everybody would take that as a signal to run upstairs, but apparently that guy moves really quick.
Ah, yeah, so it's fireball indoors.
In a wooden structure.
If it's life or death, fuck yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Gordranus, or Gathering of Shadows in Draconic, was the capital of the Betrayer Gods Alliance and was located in Xhorhas during the Age of Arcanum. It was destroyed in the final battles of the Calamity. The city of Roshana now stands on the same site. I'll just read it. During the schism in the era of the founding, as Asmodeus was being banished, he made a threat to gather the shadows to himself. The dragons who heard this treated the threat with trepidation, and it was still known as a historical detail of the eve of the Calamity. Gordranus was built by Betrayer Gods the very night they were released by Vespin Chloros. The same night, Asmodeus arrived in the city while his minions tried to use Avilair to release the Primordials. He proposed to Grumish that they assault Vasselheim together, the Dawn city located in Israelia, Izilra, whatever, on the opposite side of the world from Gordranus. Gordranus was in constant shadow and was full of barracks and towers for war. At the center of the city sat Verxoal, Dark Bastion, and Infernal, the central citadel for the armies of the Betrayer Gods. Beneath the city were tunnels used as prisons and torture chambers by the followers of Torog. The city was where many of the final battles of the Calamity took place, and it was in ruins by the time of the Divergence. Over time, the Luxon worshipping society of Drow living in the Underdark below the city emerged and built the Kreen dynasty capital, Roshana, where Gordranus once stood.
So it was like the fortress city of the Betrayer Gods in the war, the Calamity.
Essentially.
Yeah, what he said.
You fought there?
How would I not know that?
What do you mean?
No, that was just like out of character. Just well, my history check was really low.
After you were reminded, you probably remember.
Sage, Kai Venom,
Oh no.
Frank were the ones who would know that.
Jesus.
I
Got it.
am really old.
Yeah, but you couldn't be everywhere.
I'm gonna lean my head out the door of the room, just peek down, see if anyone's peeping on us or listening to us.
Crossbow bolt between the eyes. No, I'm kidding.
New character.
No!
3d6.
Savage.
So yeah,
He's within 5 feet of me. I impose disadvantage.
to sum all that up, I have a memory of fighting a battle 1500 years ago. Do I understand why? No.
You don't see
look that
anything.
old.
Okay. Lean back in, shut the door, keep working on the letter.
Bastion, you said something?
I just said you don't look that old.
I don't feel that old.
Okay, out of character. Is that all we're doing in the room? Are we done with the info dump?
Yeah, I don't have any secrets.
Yeah, no, I got nothing.
Hold on.
When the DM says, hold on,
Means we completely fucked his plans.
indeed. That's always good, though, I think.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Harold threw things crazy sideways again.
That's nothing new.
Listen, guys, things happen to me when I'm drinking.
Harold, I want you to know, I do forgive you, but if this happens again, if there is a window, you may be going out it.
That's the second time he effed up, eh? I mean, wasn't he the one that apparently opened a certain door or told
Oh,
Mrs. to
I
open the door?
yelled to open the door. I meant to say close the door, but I panicked.
And that worked out. It wasn't so bad.
Okay, guys, my parents died when I was a kid. I grew up around sailors, drinking, and sailing the seas, so I don't make the best decisions, okay?
Technically, you do have a secret, Harold.
Yeah, but I don't want to share it.
Every
I already know, so I'm not rolling against that
way to help
deception. I know. I'm
Yeah,
not
someone
rolling.
let's go.
That ain't my problem.
That's why I was in character saying I don't have any secrets. I'm good.
Wait, you said you don't have any secrets?
I said
Yes.
I don't have any secrets.
So
Yes.
would that be him having to make a deception check?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes!
roll a deception, Harold.
I'm gonna have to roll an insight then.
Because then that means that checks against our passive perception or whatever.
You lying sack of shit.
So does
Spill
anybody
it.
not pick it up?
Everybody picks it up.
We just look at him. It's like
I just put my head in my hand and just
My head hurts.
I smack him up.
just
upside the
rubbing
head.
my temples. Just oh my gosh.
No, don't smack him again. You're gonna knock him out again.
No, I'm not trying to knock him out. I just want to smack him upside the head.
Yeah, but we now know that you've got a metal hand encased in a metal gauntlet.
Don't
Don't.
hit me.
Just a light love tap.
He's
Already died once
squishy.
today.
He's squishy.
I know
He is fragile.
Question:
Yes, you did.
When
Go ahead.
Daniel was healing me, could he tell the effect that happened to me?
Oh right. Do
What
a
was
medicine
that roll?
check.
That was a good roll.
Oh, that was a long time.
This is
ago.
a different. Do a
Fine.
medicine.
Hold on. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
He looks a lot weaker. Even though after your healing.
Like some
He-
of my muscles have that I barely had, are even. I'm pretty much just skin and bones now.
So whatever fat was there is now gone, and there's some muscle deterioration.
Yes.
Okay.
Out of character, I lost 1 strength.
Permanently.
Permanently. My strength has been reduced by 1 permanently, so my new strength modifier is -2.
Nice.
Well, it's not like you were losing anything.
Wait, does that mean that we
Oh,
have
wait.
to pass him against, like,
Wait,
under
wait.
the story again? Like, see the little lady?
What?
What?
No, it's just permanently down.
Hmm.
But
It won't come back after a long rest. If that's your question.
No. That wasn't. Never mind.
She was asking if we could go back down to the healer person who cured us.
Yeah.
If she could do anything about it.
Well, we don't. I'm the only person that noticed because I was the one checking up on him. But the one thing we did all notice is that he just lied
Yep.
terribly.
I have no secrets to tell.
Sure.
Next time you want to say you don't have any secrets, maybe you should keep it to yourself. Silence is sometimes better than trying to deceive people that are good at finding lies.
So, listen, the thing is, I don't know a lot about it, so I just don't want to concern other people with it.
Then just say you don't want to talk about it.
Just,
I mean,
just
Too late. Just
rip
put it
the
out
bandage off and just tell us.
Well, I said that weird things happen to me when I'm drinking. So, do I know how long ago did this happen?
Like a day before you guys set off on the Queen's Gambit.
So, well, because I'd traveled with Daniel for longer than that, right?
So it would have had to been before.
Yes.
Either way, it's like a week.
So, like
A week ago.
Yeah,
About a week ago.
About a week ago, I was drinking as sailors are wont to do, and I went to a local bookstore, in the Port de Mali there, and I bought a book to read, and this lady popped out of the book. We had a great time, and in the morning I woke up, she was gone. I had this cool tattoo of a ring on my finger, and now I can cast spells.
Okay.
Not the weirdest thing I've heard.
And sometimes she talks to me, but I don't see her.
She talks to you a lot.
She's really nice.
Can I roll Arcana to see if I recognize the fact that he sold his soul to a demon?
Sure.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see if I'm realizing that I may have sold my soul?
That was really close to
I'm being honest, guys. Like, I honestly don't know anything outside of making the character. Harold really doesn't know much about his situation. That's about it.
You could roll an Arcana.
I'd like to roll an Arcana just to see if I know
Anyone
anything.
can roll an Arcana.
We'll just roll it to roll it.
Yeah. Nope, I don't know Jack.
Daniel just rolls it
And
to
I
roll
thought-
it. Like, yep. No, that's just rolling the dice.
Yeah, no, getting them out of the way now.
At least I rolled high, and I'm the person that's experiencing this.
I
I'm
might
definitely
be
not
cursed.
an
I'm
Arcana.
not sure. I might be.
Victor, Harold, Frank. You folks know that the majority things like that, people sell their souls to the devils. But once in a while, a deity would offer their blessing, or with a term attached to it.
So she might not be bad, guys. We don't know. I don't know.
With a contract or a time limit out of character?
Contract.
Okay.
Out of character. It's not a demon or a devil.
So he didn't fuck a succubus. Gotcha. I just want to make sure.
I mean, I know she cares about me, at least. Haven't you guys heard what she said?
No.
She calls me sweetie. She tells me she loves me. That we'll be together soon. You guys don't hear that?
No, buddy, it's in your head. Also, remember she somehow organized your bag.
Oh yeah, she did. My backpack was all messy, and while I was sleeping, you guys said somebody was ruffling in my bag, and when I opened it, it was all organized, and I think that might have been her. You know, so she cares about me.
Some ability to take on some sort of physical manifestation or something. I don't know.
Oh, she was here for a day, and then I woke up and she was gone. Like, we had a good time together that day.
You have a ring on now.
I don't have a ring on. I have a tattoo of a ring on my finger.
Same difference.
But I don't remember getting a tattoo. I had a lot to drink that night, okay? I told you guys, I used to sail, but I like to drink. I like to read. Those are my things.
The only thing I'm going to tell you at this point is...
At this point,
well,
you might just call yourself an alcoholic.
And I thought I was the alcoholic here. You might want to stay clear from ladies for a while.
Or random
You have a
magical
ring.
books.
Random magic. Well, too late for that.
He could always try and go for a throuple.
Well, just a little bit on the ceremonies thing. He already has a ring on his finger. She might be the jealous type, so he might die if he tries.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying stay away from ladies for a while.
Thank you, Daniel, for giving me an idea.
Uh-oh.
Can I have a die for that?
Sure.
Yes!
Well, anyways, I'm not too worried about it at this point. You know, at some point something may happen, but that's a problem for future Harold. Current Harold needs another drink.
No,
It's not a
you
problem
don't.
for future Harold. It's a problem for future us.
No.
Or the maid of honors and best man of the wedding.
Oh my god.
But is that necessarily a problem? If things become a problem, then I'm
It'd be a shotgun wedding.
I believe the term you're looking for is blunderbuss.
I mean,
It's a drunk.
I get the feeling that it's not going to happen right away. You know, she said she needs some time to get some stuff ready and kill some people. So I don't know.
Kill some people?
Well,
That's it. We're all gonna die.
I think that's what she said.
You left that out when you told me about her.
I thought. Well, to be fair, you and Frank were in the room when I burnt the bounty posters because we weren't gonna let everybody know that Frank had a bounty, and then she talked to me, and I thought you guys heard it.
Well, we didn't hear her. We heard you. That's for sure.
Did she say who she needed to kill?
No.
So wait. There were bounty posters and you burned them?
Yeah. So
have you looked to see if the posters have been replaced?
No.
No. Well, think about it. We haven't been outside. Well, okay, we haven't been outside the tavern or the dungeon in the past 24, 36 hours, whatever. So, who knows? They probably have.
I'm gonna go take a look.
Nobody should go alone.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I'm going to stay in the room and keep working on the letter.
Daniel, you wanna come with me?
Sure, why not?
Can
Harold, food,
Yeah.
no alcohol.
Can I get?
If I catch you with a drink,
Probably slap him unconscious.
Can one of
Punch.
you guys... Oh, how about Bastion guards the door? He can't
No,
do
I'll
that,
guard the
right?
door.
I have some work to do.
Yeah, I'll stay in the room with Harold.
Okay. Thanks. Gonna go take a look at the the posters.
Hey Frank, you still got that bottle of whiskey? I need to calm the nerves a little. I died today.
I wasn't going to say anything until everyone else was out of the room.
Oh, I assume they were out. Are they out of the room?
I am. I went for
Bastion and Kai Venom are out. Daniel is out.
yeah.
It's just me.
Richter and Sage is still in the room.
I'm just gonna go back down to the tavern area.
Yeah, I hear Harold asking about the alcohol. I just turn, walk out the door, close it quietly behind me. It's like, I don't have. I'm done. I'm going to bed.
You don't want any part of that.
No. Just if you're near the stairs, you hear me walking down the hall going, we're all gonna fucking die. We're just all gonna fucking die.
Send me some food. I'm gonna yell as he goes
I don't
downstairs.
trust it.
All right, once everyone's out, then I'll
Lock the door.
lock the door, pour 2 drinks, sit with my back facing the door, give 1 drink to Harold, and then keep working on the letter.
I'm gonna pound that drink.
You're only getting the 1.
I just need something to steady the hands.
What alcohol did you get?
It's just whiskey, regular whiskey.
Thought I asked. Who's with Kai Venom?
Daniel.
I am.
And Bastion is out here. With Buckbeak. Alright. Richter is going to bed. Daniel and Kai Venom, either one of you can roll advantage, or both of you could roll perception or investigation, and one or you could choose.
I think my rolls are bad enough tonight, so I'm gonna let Kai Venom roll with advantage.
Frank's bounty has gone up.
What? Daniel, you see that? Point to it.
By 10%.
I don't remember what it was originally.
25,000.
So now it's like
Alive,
27,500.
dead.
Yeah, he's almost at 30,000.
I'm gonna reach up, grab it, wherever it is, kind of look at it.
Is there anything else on the board?
Nope.
Besides the ones that were already there? No?
There's multiple of
isn't.
Frank on the
There's
board.
what?
Multiple.
So multiple for Frank. None of us have somehow gotten up there, have we?
No, we've not.
No.
And does there happen to also be one for, what were they called? The group we massacred. Yeah, those guys.
The bartender didn't know who they were.
So nothing for them.
I
Okay.
have an idea. Oh my god. So Richter just like pops up. So he's laying down for a bit, right? Just sits bolt right up and goes, I've got it. Comes out of the room. It's like, does anyone have an illusion spell?
Define illusion. I can go invisible again.
Making something look like something else.
Yes, but I'm tapped.
Okay. Because we have something that's head-sized. If we can cast an illusion to make it look like Frank's decapitated head, we could claim that bounty.
My illusion is
Richter,
it has to fit
roll-
in my hand.
Roll a
He's thinking back to that what was it, 5,000 platinum or whatever?
500. 500.
Roll a insight check.
Because even my gut's like, there's no way.
You know that the Bounty Broker Association would not fall for that.
Damn it.
Hey, I'm gonna take all of the bolsters and bring them with us, like including those that are not Frank related.
Do
Just
you
because-
look around to see if there's anybody else there?
Sure. Yeah.
Make a perception check, you two.
Well, this is gonna crap. Never mind.
There's people watching you guys tear down all these posters.
We're just gonna show them to our friends. I'll bring them back.
Bring them back. We gotta be able to identify the people after we get them.
That's true.
Sorry if y'all wanted one, starting up bounty hunting. Sorry.
You two roll a deception check.
Oh.
Alright, you guys happy hunting.
Thanks.
The holy man ain't so good at lying.
I got half of them.
Daniel, you feel that that is a genuine answer from the people around you.
And I have advantage to charisma.
Oh, you don't have a +10 though.
Nope.
Get your ass in here.
I hurry along.
You can move yourself.
A good try on the deception over there. Keep it up.
I'm better at checking bodies than I am lying to people.
Oh, you're one of the greedy types, aren't you?
No, I mean for a pulse.
Oh, okay.
I like that the first thought is looting, though.
I am a thief. What are you expecting?
I expect nothing less.
So you guys been adventuring in the dungeon for quite some time and coming back here, relaxing, having some food, having some drinks. Is there anything else that you want to do before you bed down for the day? Because it's going to be the next day sunrise
Oh,
or
who's
dawn,
our-
next dawn.
Who is our detect magic person?
Bastion.
I am, and I'm over at the Smiths.
Darn it! I gotta go see Bastion. I need to
Alright.
check on something.
I'm gonna head back up to my room.
Bastion,
Look over my shoulder. Ah,
I have something I need you to take a look at and tell me what the heck this is. I've had this with me for a while, even before this whole thing, and I have no idea what this is used for. I take out an orb. He already knows what I'm taking out. I have an orb, and it's got runes on it, and I have no idea what this is. Can you tell me what it is?
let me try. Reach out and grab it. And I'm going to ritual detect magic. Does it tell me anything about the orb?
Give me 1 second. Never mind. uh,
If it's
you can't seem to. It has a magical essence to it, but you can't seem to pinpoint what kind of school. It's weird
okay.
because it fluctuates with all.
Curious, very curious. I'm just mumbling to myself. Just
But it is what languages?
Draconic and Celestial.
What about you, Kai Venom?
I have Abyssal, Draconic, Thieves' Cant.
Never mind.
Do they at least know what language it is?
I do.
I'd hope so.
Do they? Do Bastion?
No, they
And-
don't. They can't read it.
Okay, then next I'm going to do a ritual of identify.
Doesn't come up.
What the heck is this thing?
Did I do like an Arcana check and glint some sort of information?
I can
Go for it.
commend you. I commend you, Bastion, for trying everything that you can.
Shit.
No.
These are dwarven runes.
Yes!
Wait,
Every little bit.
Dwarven?
Hold on a second. The
Isn't
guy behind
Arctic
us.
dwarf?
The guy who's standing in front of you is a dwarf.
Do you tell me that it is a dwarven Bastion?
Yeah, I'll look up to you and just like, this is a very weird, interesting orb.
What do
Only
you
thing-
mean?
Are you talking to Kai Venom or
yes,
to Hardock?
to Kai Venom. And it has magic from all of the schools, and it's in Dwarven. That's all I know about it.
Dwarven? Hey, Arctic.
What is it, laddie?
Can you decipher what it says on this thing? Apparently it's dwarven.
I'll turn around and hand it to him.
He pulls out his jeweler's eyepiece, looks into it, and takes about 10 minutes to ritual cast. Whatchamacallit. Where the fuck is that page? I had it. Where'd you get this?
I'm not sure, I don't remember. I've had it with me for quite a while. What is it?
Wish you'd known. Had a little detail to allow me to look it up.
You never told me where I got it!
I know, but I didn't expect you to. Well, I should have, but at
Yeah,
the same
you should've.
time, oh, it's in my
Taken
notebook.
from a dragon's hoard in the lonely mountain, sitting right next to the Arkenstone.
Except that I work in the shadows. I don't work in the open, so it would have probably be something like underhanded. Probably from one of the trades of my line of work from way back, and I just took it with me, thinking it might be useful somehow.
This is of one of many stones to a long lost dwarven treasure
Huh.
that dates back pre-calamity. And there are 11 other jewels like this that attaches to a piece of armor, which is also lost.
Piece of armor, you say?
Pieces of orange? What?
Piece of armor?
Yes.
Hey, Bastion, do you remember that armor that we saw at the very beginning of the dungeon? The one that we couldn't take or touch?
You think that might be it? Well, we can go look whenever we get back down there.
There could be an
I don't think that's it. I think that's just an enchanted suit. But we can go look.
I mean, I would like to try it.
If anything, there was a magic sword we can sell.
Yeah, that's right. That too.
Alright.
I'm gonna give another 2 gold to the guy for telling me about it. Thanks, mate.
Oh, why, thank you. Good luck.
Thanks.
Hardrick, I need you for something. How much would it be for me to use your forge?
Depending on what you're asking.
I have a certain weapon project in mind. And I'm going to show him some blueprints that I made up. What do you think about this?
Looks promising. Might be able to work. Little bit of elbow grease and some ingenuity. We can make it work. Let's say
And I'd like to use some of these, and I pull out the Manticore claws. These for the teeth.
well, with materials and half the materials, I would say 70 gold. $70 till the project is done.
And if I were to help you make it, I know my way around a forge.
60 gold.
Sounds fine with me. Let's get to it.
Alrighty. Don't you need a rest? You were just down there.
Do I need to rest?
Yeah. You have not had a long rest.
Forgot. Alright, I'll be
Because
back
you need
in
a
few
long rest to regain hit points and spells.
I
Because
think he's trying to make a point, but I'm not sure.
because Bastion, Daniel, Nisa, and Harold are the only ones who can necessarily benefit from a long rest.
Well, I can get spells back, but I just don't heal, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Or gain hit dice.
I could really use
Oh, I
a
can't
long rest
gain
here,
hit dice?
guys.
No.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'll help you get started on this in a few hours. And take a rest, and I'll be right back. Give me 6 hours.
Alrighty. I will take a nap. When you see him go into his shed and close the door, sounds like a popping up a cork of a bottle. You would assume alcohol, and pass the fuck out.
Okay, so I guess I'll just head back up into the hallway where everyone's got their rooms and prop myself into a corner and start doing a sentry's rest.
All right. Are you going into Harold's room?
No, I'm staying out in the hallway.
Okay.
I'm just up there, whatever level the rooms are at, because I'm not paying attention to which rooms who has what. I'm just standing in the hallway.
I'm going to stay in Harold's and Daniel's room for the night.
Okay.
On my way up, I'm gonna tell Sage I'm going to our room. You can come anytime.
I will follow.
I'd eat some food before I go to bed and then pass out for like
Force fed
12 hours.
some food. By Daniel.
No, I'm gonna stare at him and watch.
Slip a little sleeping pills in the food.
No, if he doesn't fall asleep, I'm just knocking him out.
That would be the third time in 12 hours that I would have gone unconscious. So let's not do that. That's not good for your brain.
Nah, you haven't sustained a concussion yet.
Have I sustained a concussion, DM?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
It's fine. You'll be fine after you take a nap.
So, well, I don't know what the food would cost me, but I want like a big heaping pile of meat and potatoes.
So update your character lists of how much gold you've gained or lost. Add any new items to your character sheets on D&D Beyond, and we'll call it here for the night. Daniel, Bastion, Harold, and Nissan will take a long rest. Those who are still cursed, Kai Venom, Richter, Frank.
We just sleep.
You could hit your long rest to regain spells, but just remember how much hit die you have and health points.
I just gave me the spells back.
Or do that.
If you guys missed it earlier from selling all the items, we
How do you
gave
know how many
75.
spells you have used?
What's the gold
You
count
go
up
in-
to?
Open your
Your-
character sheet and you go to spellbook. It'll list by levels.
You used You could also hit a long rest too, Sage,
Okay.
because you're unaffected from what hit them.
Okay.
I didn't use any.
Harold, how much gold did we gain?
Everybody gained 75 gold from the items we sold.
Nice.
Solid.
Okay, and before actually going to bed, I'm gonna arrange that shipment, send the heads, send the heart, and pay for the extra for protected shipping.
For the protective shipping?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you said 165 then?
Yeah, 65 for shipping and then 100 for the protection. So yeah.
If we wanted, we could offset some of that with the party fund, at least the protection. We do have 126 gold in there, because this is kind of like a group cost to send this, because we're all getting paid when it gets there, or when it gets back.
True.
If you guys are okay with that, we could dip into that a bit.
Well, if you want to
Sure.
cover the 100, I'll pay for the 65.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Because you're going to make some bank on this.
Okay, I've removed the...
Are you now, huh?
Yeah, he promised us 500 gold for each head.
He's gonna sabotage.
Yeah, I know, but we wouldn't know that.
I heard a roll.
And you said I'm sending the heads to Carl. He said that he could probably help to get us a higher pay out of it.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Well, it's also on recorded history.
Yep. But you know what's important when we don't have to go back and see the recordings because we know that's what was fucking said. Don't fuck with our gold.
I have it in my notes.
Hey,
I mean,
I tempted you hard to sell that heart.
yeah, you did.
I haven't heard that amount of platinum in a long time.
That was a number that was given from the book.
Maybe Richter's order will give us that much. We don't know.
That's fair.
5,000 for that?
I don't really care how much we get, as long as we get something cool.
How much does a skyship cost?
Captain
Captain Harold has a nice ring to it.
Oh my god. All I'm gonna say is that the Throne Emporium will be very, very happy to use your services if you have a skyship.